Hello guys, in this video I am going to show you how you can make your own racing game in Python. So very first we begin. Uh, okay, so let me first explain you. Uh, Before that I will tell you to download some files. Okay, um, where is it? Uh, okay, so you need to download this images. Okay, so let me explain you the logic of this game. So the logic is there will be a gray screen, and there will be this kind of this bars, okay, all over the road. This will be defining the track of the race, okay, and here we will have the car. Okay, so car can move up, right, left, down, and this racetrack will be moving. These barriers will be moving continuously around, and if you hit one of those, you will be out. Uh, and what we will have is, if I think ambulance is going nearby my house. Okay, so what we will have is this. Um, if the car touches one of these or hit the spirits, so you will be out, and we will have a view count. We have a count how much the car have moved, or how much the track have moved over there. And if you have crossed like 500 meters, then you will be win. Or if you before that you hit this one, you will lose. Okay, and we will also increase the speed after certain limit, say 250 or say 350. Okay, we will increase the speed of it after every certain limit. Okay, but over here is a problem. Whenever by default you open a uh, Python Pygame script, this Python terminal windows appears, and below here the game appears. So you need to make it to the center. So what we will do is, for that we will uh, just use the makes use of OS environment, and we will set the SDL window center to 1, so it will be over this terminal window. Okay, so now let us begin. So I am using the Sublime text editor. Okay, so I have created a file named game.py. So what we need to do is import pgz run. Okay, so if you have not installed first the Pygame script, so use this uh, Pygame 0 script. So use this command pip install in your command prompt. Pip install uh, what is it? pg0. Okay, you need to use this command to install the the Pygame 0 script. Okay, it will also install Pygame and NumPy along with it. Okay, so these are the things which we need. So you need to use this command pip install pg0 in your command prompt or Windows PowerShell. Okay, So now what we'll do is we will import a random from random. Okay. And what we will also require is we will require this OS. So we will also import OS. And then by default the width of the pygame pi0 script is 800 is 600 into 800. So we will define our own width. Let's give it a 700, and we will define the height. Okay, what's happened? We will define the height as 600, and we will use this OS in Viron. Okay, and what we are going to do is we'll set the as DL video center as 1. Okay, it's should be string. Yeah, there's the e missing. So I was thinking that only why is this centered become so small? Okay, so now we will use this. This will use a empty we will use a dictionary over here to store all the bars in the left, and we will use this variable track left, and for right we will use track right. Okay, so this will store all the bars. We will have a track count. This will keep the count of how much meters we have gone. Okay, the car has gone, the race, whatever the track. Okay, then we are going to have the track position. Okay, so let's give us as 350. So the track position should be where uh, the track till where the track is, and we will have the track width as 150. The track width is the distance between the two side barriers, left and right. Okay, and track direction will set this as false. This is basically just uh, when we go in a left or right direction. Okay, the cars move when it has to be the track has to go in left direction or right direction. The barriers. Okay, so this is for that. Okay, so the speed will be 4 by default. Okay, we will increase speed after certain count, but by default we will keep it as 4 because 4 is I think perfectly normal. If we keep it some higher number, it will be too fast or too slow. Game status. will be, let's say, give it as 0. Okay, and what we will do is when it goes and crash onto a barrier, we will make it as 1, and if the game status is 1, you lose the game. Okay, and if you cross 500 meters, we'll make the game status as uh, S2, and if the game status is 2, you will win the game. Okay, so now what we will have is we will import a spirit. So for that, we will, for importing car, we will use this car, and we will use the actor and race car. Okay, we don't need to add PNG over here because the actor scripts already imports it. Okay, you need to store this all images in images folder in the same directory as of this. Okay, you can see the hierarchy for over here. And we will set the spirit position. So the default spirit position will be 350. That's what the track position is, and we will have the 560 because the height of it is 600. So we need to keep the lower height as. Okay. So I hope you understand. The track position is from actually how much right it must be from them. Okay. So now let's make a method. So basically, this is to make the track. Okay. So let us make put all these variables as global so that we can have changes to them. Okay. So we'll need the following. Just copy and paste all of these. We don't need to ask actually. Over here, we will just keep this much. Okay. I don't think even track direction is required over here. So let me delete that also. Okay, so to make track, what we will do is we will append this to the track dictionary. So track left dot append actor. So this will be the var. So this is the var png. Okay, these are the conical barriers. Okay, so var its position. We will give the position in the form of a tuple. So position will be the track position minus the track width partial 0 and track right. And the actor, this will be bad position. We will give tuple. Okay, so this is track position plus back. Oh shit. There is something wrong, I guess, with my keyboard. So, yeah, we have this. And now what we will do is we will increase the track count by one. So what it does is this appends it minus the track width from the track position and appends to the track to the left side, and this is the right side, and this is to increase the track count. Okay, so track count is used for two things simultaneously. One is for making the track for the barriers, and other is for the deciding the winning position. So we will use it in two ways. Okay. So now what we need to do is def update track. So this method will update the track. Okay. So it will be a so we'll just copy paste all of these and add these things to it. Okay. Then let us make a while loop for which I am going to set a variable greater than 0 while b is less than the length of the left trace track. What we will do is we will then check if this function is used to check if okay. So we will check if the car has collided to one of these or not. Okay. So we will use the track left, and this is the B. So if the car has collided to this or car, sorry, body, yeah, right, track right, and we will give it B. Okay, so if the car has been collided with the left or right track, what it will do is it will prompt some another screen, yeah, the screen and display a flag. So what we need to do is mm, for that I think so we need to do is firstly we need to change to the game status equals to 1. Okay, so because it has collided now, let us keep this over here and then we will move further on. Okay, so we will check if the game status is 1. We will enter. Okay, track left B. So over here, in the y-axis we are going to add it as the times of speed. Okay, same we are going to do with track right B dot y plus equals to, so it will be added along with the speed, so it will be like the cones will be increased. Okay, over here from how much the speed it goes on, how much is the speed and how much is the track moves. Along with it, the cones will be added to the track. Okay, so now what we need to do is b plus equals to 1. So it will add b. Now we will check if track left. Let us use the len function inside uh, track minus 1. So we get the left track minus 1. Okay, so on this position what we will do, because it after it's like someone one increase. Okay, if it's greater than 32, then we will just check the track direction double equals to false. Okay, so it's like the track is going on straight, so we will change the track position. Okay, so track won't be straight anymore, so to make this zigzag we will do this track position plus equals to 16. Okay, and if the track direction double equals to 2, we will have track position minus equals to 16. Okay, and we will check it, and then double equals to 1. Okay, so over here track direction is equal to not track direction. So it's basically it will make the not. Okay, a logical operation on it. It will change if it's true false and if false true. Okay, so now if the track position is greater than 700, 700 minus the track width, that is the track width. So what we'll do is we'll set the track direction to true. Okay, so it will be automatically increased. Okay, okay. Track position is less than track width. Okay, so this is to just to keep ensure that there is not too much amount of the space increase in the track direction. Okay, the track has to follow the minimum width of 150. Okay, so over here we will set track position, sorry, track direction equals to false. Now we will over here call the make track. From here we will call the make track function. And now we need a definition to draw all this onto the screen. Okay, we need a function for that. So that function, let us call it as draw. So it will draw on the screen. Now define the globals. So it will use game status. Um, I think track count. Game started. Okay, we need to have a game started word over here. So what we are going to do is, so what we do over here is just add a game started equals to false. Okay, now what we will have over here is, okay, we need to fill the screen. So screen dot fill. We'll use this screen dot fill to fill the screen with the gray color 128. dot 128 comma 128 comma 128. So this is the color code of green, gray. Sorry. So this will be the gray background. Okay. Now if the game status is 0, B will yeah, be 0, and we will while B is less than the length of left track. So what we will do is this loop will be actually parallel to this while loop. Okay, so this is just to update, and when this has updated and appended to that, so what we will do is this will actually draw that thing. Okay, so track, okay, so track left b dot draw, and we will use the same track right b dot draw. So it will draw it, okay, to the screen. So b plus equals to 1. Okay, increase the, now we will draw on screen the score. So the screen dot text, okay, screen dot draw dot text. Okay, it's actually inside it's a function inside the draw class. So we will display this message, your current score. Okay, and we are going to add the so, okay, track count. Okay, and we also have to pass the position. So the position will be 10 comma 10. The color will be white. So for white we have 255 comma 255 comma 255. Okay, actually it would be great if they had color names instead of passing tuples with RGB value. If game status level equals to 1, what we will do is screen dot blend. Over here we will display the red flag image, okay, which is over here. Let me show you. Where is it? So this is the red flag image. This will be displayed. Red flag. Okay. Now let us pass the position. So the position will be 230, 230. Okay. Screen dot draw dot text. Okay. So we will display the message to win. You should reach 500. if the game status is 1, like you have the car crash, okay, so we display if car crashes with one of the barriers, so this message will be displayed, okay. And then we will also display the score, okay, your current score. We will display the score in the red, so for that I think 128, no, it will be 128, 255, 128 and 0, I think so. Yeah, it's correct. So I type 128 and 0. So this is the color code of red. And then if you won the game, so if game status double equals to 2, okay. So if this is, if the game status is ongoing, if the game is currently going, this is for if the you have crash, and this is for if the game is currently. So over here, screen dot blade, and over here we will have the when finish flag, and over here we will pass the position 230, normal 230, okay. And we will just copy paste this, okay. I forgot to give position to it, okay. So what should be the position is it's 230, uh, I think 100 comma 60 will be fine. Yeah, it's perfect. Then we will also give color is equal to 255, comma 255, comma 255, okay. And what we will do is we will give the font size also. Font size equals to, let's say 50. We will also copy the font size over here, and this font size will be a bit smaller, so it's give us 40. And let us copy this and paste it over here. So over here it's Q1. So we have made a function to draw it, okay. Now we need a function to update it, so def update, this will update it for sure. We need these globals again and again. That's the problem of Python. Game status, track count, speed, and track width. If status double equals to 0, And now to update, we will to make use of the arrow keys. So we will use on arrow keys, like car has to go right, left. Okay, so we will have that on it. Keyboard dot left. Okay, so if the keyboard is pressed, what we will do is, let me think. I think so. -2 will be enough. So car dot x minus equals to, so it will be minusing the position by 2. Okay. So if keyboard dot right, we will have car dot x plus equals to 2. Okay. Now if keyboard dot up, so car dot x plus equals to 2. Okay, so this will be the car moving up. If keyboard dot down, car dot x minus, so it will be moving down. Okay, now so it will only work if the game status is 0. Okay, so only the car has to move. Okay, if it has crashed or anything, then we will display another screen. So now if we need to raise the speed, okay, after certain limit. So if track count reaches say 50, speed will be equals to 5, and we will copy this. We will make some more. We will increase more speed after certain limits. Okay, let's say 150. The speed will become 6. Let's say 250. Speed will become 7. And let me make it as 250. Actually, it will be too much harder to play if I do this. So I won't be able to show you a demo of the game if it's too hard. Okay. So अरे यार 500 पे तो खत्म हो जाता है. मजा नहीं है. 350. Then let it go. 350 पे हम लोग क्या करेंगे, ट्रैक का विड्थ 150 चेक कर लेंगे. सेट 150 because it's possibility of छोड़े अरे ट्रैक का विड्थ जैसे वैसे ही रख दो, पीछे अच्छा. फालतू में और नैरो बनाने का मतलब नहीं है. So if track count is greater than 500. Game status equals to 2. Okay, so this is our update method. So we will call the make track function, and we will try to run it. Make sure that this you don't have used the update for any. If you have make use of this update for update track, you have just use update. Don't use that. Okay, update should be only for this method. So please make sure that only this method is updated, and you have not used anywhere else function or word, keyword called update. Okay, so let's try to run this file, so yeah, here we go. Where is the car? Wait, uh, I understood. I did a mistake, so let me solve. So I understood my mistake. Where is we needed to import games. Now let us try to run this. Okay, I have done some more mistakes, I guess. Uh, I have found out another mistake of mine. It's track left actually. And it is the app. So it was creating a new deck. Okay. So now let us try to run. Okay. So what I did is I forgot to over here. So car dot four. Okay. So I forgot to draw the car over there. Uh, I guess there are still certain problems. So let me detect the problems. Okay, now I got the problem. I have used the car.x over everywhere. It should be y-axis. Okay, y-axis. Now I think the game should run. So what's happening over here? Yeah, I did some mistake again. Okay, now I got it. It's, if car dot up, it should be plus one. Second, it should be actually minus. Yeah, and over here it should be plus. And now let me try to run the file. these barriers aren't just working. So let me share. Okay, so I just found out my mistake. We just need to call update track method. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so this is the game running. Okay, so let me show you, hit and show you. Your current score is 130, you should reach 500. Okay, to win. This is it showing. Okay, and now let me show you by winning again. Uh, I remember. Let me try again. Uh, so this is just moving on. Uh, so let it be. Uh, but it, yeah, it's work for sure. It's work. So you can just check, download my code from GitHub and check if it's working or not. Okay, for sure it will work. So yeah, congratulations, you have created your own game, and you have created your own racing game, to be precise. Yeah. So with that, let me end the video.